It's a dirty job, Josh, but somebody's got to do it.
That's right. Perks of being a homeowner.
Once upon a time, a boy met a girl working for a mouse. They fell in love and realized they'd never own their own home working for the mouse. So they packed up a big truck and moved to New Jersey, lived in a basement to save money for a year, and bought a foreclosure to fix up while they lived there. This is their story.
And one really nice thing is we do have a master bathroom.
Julie gave you her thoughts on the master bathroom during the before tour.
It's pretty small, but it's a master bathroom. The good thing is we can take out, hopefully, the ceiling to raise it just to make it a little bit bigger. And we're just gonna try and be creative on where we can find other storage in this space. And one of the ways that we're hoping to make it not feel so cramped is by changing this door out to be a pocket door.
So the toilet is gone and the sink is gone, and we took out the medicine cabinet and we discovered this is a double wall here. And we're hoping that maybe it'll be possible if we forego a medicine cabinet, maybe we can actually push this wall back 3.5 inches, and that would give them more space in here. Then we also got this and see what's going on behind that too. The floor in the bathroom is completely different than anything else in the house. You could see it is on, it looks like 3/8 inch plywood they put over the top of it. And then they put this peel and stick flooring. So it's hardwood floor, but it's peel and stick, and you can see how cheap it was. And of course it was in a wet environment, humid, damp bathroom. Wrong choice completely. And of course it was a cheap product, so it's gotta go. With the floor out, you can see this underlayment here is definitely rotted. And that's because that tile was broken and water was getting down there. And I took off the shower doors, and you could see even the other side was leaking too. So it's all you know, I mean, it's 40 years old. What do you expect? But the shower pan is good, and we're hoping to keep it and just redo the tile. Also the valve, we'll put a new valve in, and we hope to get rid of the soffit too. And of course a pocket door is going here. The only challenge is we've got to get rid of this electric. The switch is going to have to move over to here. So when you come in the room, you turn it on over there. There is no outlet in here either, so we're going to have to find a way to wire an outlet off of the light somehow. But chances are we're going to gut the whole room because we need to replace the fan, and it is currently not vented correctly. It goes into the attic, and what we should do is put a vent out through the soffit. A lot of work to do, but that's why we made the mess today, so that we can start making it nicer. A pocket door will be a perfect solution here because, first of all, it'll make the room bigger because there won't be a door sitting here. But the other thing is the door used to be in front of the window, and it also blocked the air vent down the bottom there too. So it was really pretty stupid. What are you seeing here?
Like it's just like, it just crumbled.
What's that behind it?
I
What's
don't
that
even
gray?
know.
What is that?
I don't know if it's like old. Yeah.
It looks like a piece of flooring.
It's whatever they probably had in here before this.
Like maybe a shim of some sort that they built it out with. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
I just don't understand.
It's kind of strange.
I don't understand. But like this just all crumbled.
Yeah, it was wet. Yeah, you could see it's tile right on top of sheetrock with no waterproofing at all. So, and it lasted, geez, how old is this house? 50 years?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's not like it went through to the basement, but it soaked into the wall and rusted all the nails.
And that's why we had loose tiles.
Yep. Here, please. Thank you.
Can't see what this is.
I know. See? So what did Mom say? You could see right
So
through?
right in here. Babe, turn the light on in the bathroom.
You could see into the other bathroom. That's funny.
An outlet.
That's the stove outlet.
Yeah.
I want to do these and then hit your head.
Yeah, that'd be better.
There you go.
Nice.
So,
That's what I like to see. Awesome.
I'm smiling. I don't know if you can tell.
The sheetrock behind the cabinets is broken.
Oh no! Let's get our money back.
Yep.
You know, the difference between this and an HGTV show is you guys are really doing the work yourselves.
Yeah. Careful. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that is satisfying.
That
Wow.
was the easiest piece we did.
The biggest piece.
Want to take it right out to the curb?
Yeah, right? Might as well.
All right, so this used to be the old range hood on the other side. This is where the stove is, and so right now that's a microwave range hood, and they use these anchors and then they attach it to the cabinet above. But the anchors are put in backwards. They're not doing any good whatsoever. Those wings are supposed to be the other way around, and they're supposed to grip against the sheetrock, which is not a really great way to do it anyway, but oh my gosh. But this is good because this is open. We'll be able to put blocking back here, so when we put in your microwave hood, you'll be able to screw right into wood. So that'll work out much better. Good job, guys. Pick them up.
You said pick them up?
Yeah, what are they? Let me see
I
this.
don't know.
This was in the wall. They look to be brass.
I thought they were like,
They weren't connected to anything.
I thought it was like a clothes hanger at first, but they're all different sizes.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Huh.
So I don't know.
Anybody know what these are? Leave a comment below. All right, so the demo of the bathroom is in progress. And we still have to take down this soffit up here. And we want to put a pocket door in. But the big question is, we want to make the vanity bigger. This will only fit a 24-inch vanity. So we wanted to move the wall that way. They have plenty of space in here. So we're going to move the wall. But the big question is, how much to move it? So we kind of drew on the wall. So from here to the window frame, it's 16 inches. So we kind of drew an 8-inch mark, that would be halfway. 12-inch would be almost the whole way. It would leave 4 inches on the side. You know, we might want to put trim, certainly trim, but we might want to put some kind of window treatment or something. So I need your opinion. What do you think? Leave a comment below and let us know, how far would you move the door? The question people always ask me is, how do you know if it's a load-bearing wall, especially because there's a header over the doorway? Well, it's really pretty easy. If your peak of the house, which this one is like this, that means the weight is carried by the front wall and the back wall. And any interior walls that run parallel to those are load-bearing walls. So the ones that are by the hallway are load-bearing walls. The ones that run perpendicular are not. This is not a load-bearing wall. So I could just cut this down, take it out, move it over, no big deal.
Oh my gosh, it looks so much bigger already. Once you get those the bars from the soffit off, that'll really be.
Yeah, that's next.
Oh my.
Right?
I'm just worried for your safety.
Don't worry about my safety. Ow, the hot metal.
Bedroom.
Here we go. Soffit me down.
You know I never used this thing before, right?
That's okay. Hold two hands when you turn it on, because you kind of, and take it off the wood. Don't start it when it's on the wood. Just go ahead, turn it on. All right, here's another crazy situation you find in an old house. That's the vent fan in the master bathroom. The problem is there was no hose connected to it. So the exhaust was just kind of sitting up in there, and you could see all that dirt and dust. Oh, so yeah, we're talking 50 years of no hose connected to it. So this is, and that was that way from when the house was built. So it's a little crazy. We're gonna fix it.
If you'd like to win one of several official Living Flip hats, complete with a HandyDadTV button, please be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave a comment below. Thanks.